Hi guys. Uh, I hope my voice is clear and everyone can hear me. So let's start with the Oracle RAC environment. So we'll start with the Oracle RAC. Now, whenever we are talking about the Oracle database, okay. So first of all, uh, can you guys let me know if you can hear me? My voice is clear. Is it clear, everyone? Can you please just confirm me once? Yes, fine. Okay. Now, let's try to understand about the Oracle RAC environment. Now, many people are also thinking that Oracle RAC, maybe it is something different from the Oracle DBA technology. So for those people, I want to tell you that Oracle RAC is not something different. It's a high availability concept of Oracle DBA only. Now, whenever you want to start or you want to learn about the Oracle RAC environment, the prerequisite is you should have some knowledge about the Oracle DBA, which is your single instance database, single instance. And once you are comfortable with the single instance database, then you can start learning for the Oracle RAC environment. Now, what is meant by single instance database? Okay, single instance database means where you have one instance is available. Like if you ask me the basic architecture of Oracle database, so you will have a server, right? You will have a server. On this server, you have installed your Oracle database instance. So I'm assuming that this is my database instance one. This database instance is getting connected to my database. Where it is getting connected? This database instance is getting connected to my database. Now what will happen that now let's assume that this server is available in some location. You consider that this server is available in USA location, and there is some certain situations happen that disaster kind of situations happen, or let's assume that this particular server is down. Now if this server is down, what will happen? Your database will also go down, correct? If the server goes down, what will happen? Your database will also go down, or we can say that your database instance will go down. Now if this database instance goes down, what will happen? This database instance will be connected to some application. Where it will be connected? This database will be connected to some application. Now if this instance goes down, do you think that you will be able to access your database? No, right? You will not be able to access your database. Now in order to access your database should be always, your this database instance should be always up and running. But that is the problem with the single instance database. You know what is the problem with the single instance database? The problem with the single instance database is if this server goes down, because it's a server, right? At the end it's a physical server. The server can be down because of certain problem. Let's say there is a disaster problem, there is some cabling issues, let's say there is some network issues, it can be many issues. So if your server goes down, your database instance, what is instance? Instance is just a memory of your Oracle database and some of the background process which is running. These are some of the processes. It will be down. Now if it is down, whatever files which are available inside your database like ESP file, control files, data files, archive logs, you will not be able to access. And that is the reason your database instance should be always up and running. Now what is the solution you have? Like if this database instance goes down and you will not be able to access your database, then what's the solution? Everyone need the high availability concept nowadays, right? Everyone need high availability. High availability means if something went wrong, let's take an example. I am using a two Wi-Fi over here. If any one of my Wi-Fi goes down, still I can connect to my another Wi-Fi. We have scheduled this meeting by 6 o'clock and assume that by 6 o'clock my Wi-Fi connection got some problem. So what will happen? Whatever plans, whatever people we have decided to join this Oracle RAC environment, Oracle RAC lecture, they will not be able to join it because my Wi-Fi is not working. So what I need? Why I need a high availability solution. High availability means there should be two Wi-Fi. So what I will do, I will add one more node over here, or I can add multiple nodes also. So I'll consider that this is my node 1 machine. I will consider that this is my node 2 machines. And on this machine, I'm going to install my Oracle database. So I will consider that this is my instance number 2. I have a instance number 1, which is connected to my database. I have a instance number 2. This is also connected to my same database. I have a databases instance. I have a two database instance. It doesn't mean that they are having two different databases. No, my database will be the single one, and this will be available inside the shared location. So if my node 1 goes down by any chance because of certain issue, still I can connect to my this database from the instance number 2 or from the node number 2. If my one Wi-Fi, I will consider that if my one Wi-Fi goes down from here, still I can access my this Zoom meeting from my another Wi-Fi. I can do that. And that's the reason we called it as a high availability. Now we are not relying on single instance. What we will have multiple nodes will be there. So I will have node number 1, I will have node number 2. When I say a node, you consider that it is a server. On this node, I am going to install my database instance 1. On this node, I am going to install my database instance 2. Both will be connected to the database. And this database will have my all the files related to my database, like ESP file, control file, data files, archive log, password file, whatever it is. So my instance will be accessing the database, as well as the same database will be accessed by the instance number 2. But this database will be available inside the shared location. And for that, we are going to use a technology called ASM. So what will happen, whatever files we have available inside your database, this database will have your all the files, but it will be available in the shared location. And for that, we are going to use the technology called ASM. Now whenever I want to connect as a user, my user got created under a database here. Let's say my user 1 got available here. So when I want to connect to the database instance, I can connect from the instance 1. I can connect from the instance 2 also, not a problem. User 1 can connect from the node 1, or user 1 can connect from the node 2. So by any chance, if my node 1 goes down, not a problem. Still I can connect from the node 2. But it doesn't mean that you will have only 2 node cluster. You can have multiple node also, like you can have node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6, whatever node, the number of node you can add it. But again, you need to understand one thing, that everything, when you add one new server, it's not coming free of cost. Do you think that it is coming free of cost? No, everything is payable. If I'm using one laptop, it will cost me around 1 lakh rupees. If I'm using 2 laptop, it will cost me 2 lakh rupees. But at the end, I am going to take the training from one laptop only, correct? The important is database. The important is training if I am a single user. So this RAC environment, why all the databases are not available on RAC? What is the reason? Because RAC is costly setup. RAC is costly setup. When you are getting high availability, high availability means there is a very less chances are that your database will be down or your users connections will be impacted. Very less chances are there, because you have a multiple nodes are available. But when you have a multiple nodes are available, is it free of cost? No, it's coming with the cost. That is the reason those applications who are giving a lot of revenue, there will be definitely some applications who are giving a lot of revenue, that applications only will be hosted on Oracle RAC environment. So one thing we need to understand, that why we are using Oracle RAC. The best feature provided by the Oracle RAC environment is high availability. Many times, like in Oracle DBA, you might have heard about the patching activity, right? Patching activity. When you are doing the patching activity, you need to shut down the database, right? I hope most of the people are already aware about the patching activity. So what is patching activity? When you are doing the patching activity, you need to shut down this database instance over here, and then you are going to apply the patch. But my application owner is saying that I cannot stop my application. I cannot do that. I don't want to stop the the downtime. I cannot expect that, or I cannot allow the downtime. So you do whatever you want to do. So what I can do, like we can have a RAC environment. RAC is having an ability to do the rolling patch also. Rolling patch. Now what is meant by rolling patch? If I want to apply the patch, first of all, I will apply the patch on node 1 when the people are connecting to the node 2. When I'm applying the patch to the node 2, people are connecting to the node 1. So one by one, I'm going to apply the patch. How I'm going to apply the patch? I'm going to apply the patch one by one. I'm going to apply the patch one by one. That's the way we can deal with the situations. So high availability means whenever you are doing patching activity, or whenever you are doing any type of activity, very rarely you need to shut down your complete databases instance, like this one also and this one also. Usually it will be like up and running only. So one thing is very clear, that what is meant by high availability and what is the importance of high availability. Second thing, it is providing you load balancing also. Load balancing. Now if you consider the single instance database, okay, let's consider that I have a server. On this server, this is my instance 1, which is connected to some database. Now let's say I have an instance 1 where 300 400 people are connecting at a time. Now the problem is that when 400 people are working together, this database instance performance is very down. I observed that the database performance is getting down because 300 400 people are joining at a time. So obviously the performance will be down. So what I will do, I will increase the resources. I will again increase the number of memory. I will increase the number of CPUs. I will increase, but there is always a limit. See, if you consider the example of laptop, my laptop is supporting 32 GB RAM, and if I want to extend it to the 64 GB RAM, I cannot do that. I cannot do that, boss. Why? Because that is my maximum capacity. So if you have one laptop, there is a capacity, there is a maximum capacity is there. More than that, you cannot go beyond that. So what I can do, can I use multiple laptop? I will go horizontal scaling. Horizontal means like this. I cannot increase. So what I have done, high availability means we have added multiple node here. Now if I'm having 1000 connections, let's say I'm getting 1000 connections, there is a chances that 500 people will come from node 1, 500 people will come from the node 2. We can have 500 people coming to the node 1, 500 people coming to the node 2. So that's the way you can do load balancing. Load balancing means the load will not come to the single instance only. The load will not come to the single instance. It will be shared in between your node 1 and node 2. Like if you take an example that, let's say this is my home, okay, and I have asked 1000 people to visit my home, but there is only one way is there. So what will happen? The traffic will be over here. 1000 people will come with the single way. But now I don't have single way. I have a two ways are there. So what will happen? 500 people will come with the one way. 500 people will go with the another way. So that's the reason I'm saying that. But at the end, the destination is my home only, which is my database. Which is my database. The destination is my home only, where the people will get connected. So RAC is providing you two important features. One, we called it as a high availability. High availability means in any situations, my database should not be down. In any situations, my database should not be down. That is called high availability features. Load balancing means the load should not be there on the single node. So if I want to finish any particular work, okay, earlier what happened, like I was only giving the training, I was only doing the promotions, I was only doing the video editing, I was the only person who was doing if I want to shoot some video, everything I was doing alone. So obviously I was taking too much time. I was taking, because I was single person. But now we have a team. We have a team who is doing editing for us. We have a team who is doing promotion for us, marketing for us. Many people are there. So the work and the scope become wide. Earlier I was taking 8 hours. Now it is done by hardly in 1 hour or 2 hours. So I'm saving my time so that I can invest that time for some meaningful work. Correct now? The same thing is happening in the Oracle RAC environment. Okay. Now in the current scenario, if you see the today's world, the time is very important for everyone, right? The time is very important. I cannot, if I want to go from one location to another location, I will simply book Ola or Uber. Within 2 minutes, the Ola or Uber will come to my door and I will just sit and I'll simply go. I'm ready to pay. I'm ready to pay, but what I need the service. And there are many people are there, especially the client, what they are thinking, that I am ready to pay. What I need high availability. High availability means the database should not be down. You do whatever you want. I'm ready to spend. I'm ready to spend for Oracle RAC environment also. But the database should not be down. That's what I mean to say. Second thing is load balancing. See, if there is a single person, there will be lot of load, because I was only doing everything as I said earlier. Now what I did, load, I have tried to balance the load among the multiple people. Anyway, I'm ready to spend, but it is doing my work. Okay. So that's the reason they have come up with the Oracle RAC environment. Till now, whatever we have discussed, can you please use the chat option and let me know if you are able to understand? Till now, whatever we have discussed, can you please let me know if you are able to understand? And let me know if my voice is clear. Clear. Good. Great. Nice. Thank you. Okay. So we got to know about what is Oracle RAC environment. Okay. We are clear about that. Now let's try to understand about the Oracle RAC architecture. Okay. How RAC works. We are going to understand about the basic Oracle RAC architecture. Okay. As I said, we can have multiple node also. Okay. We can have multiple node. So in the Oracle RAC environment, what will happen? So you can have multiple node, but I will take 2 node only. You will have a node 1. Okay. You will have a node 2. Okay. What I'm going to do, this is my Oracle server. You consider that this is my Oracle server. So I'm going to install Oracle Enterprise Linux over here. Oracle Enterprise Linux. Okay. I'm going to install Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9 here. OEL 7.9. Okay. Here also I'm going to install OEL 7.9, which is my Oracle Enterprise Linux. You can use Red Hat Linux also. You can use other operating system also, but I'm going to use Oracle Enterprise Linux. This is my server. On this server, we are going to install there will be database. My database will be available over here. So this is my database. I am going to store my all the files inside the ASM, where I'm going to store inside the ASM. So my SP file, control files, data files, all the files will be available over here. But what I want to do, okay, so my SP file, control files, data files, archive logs, all the files will be available over here. And my node 1 and node 2 will be connected to this database. My node 1 and node 2 will be connected over here. But if I want to use ASM, what I need to install on the server, I am going to install my grid software. Which software I'm going to install? I'm going to install grid software on the node 1. I'm going to install grid software on the node 2. This is the grid software. Just like we have a database software is there, right? The way we have database software, same way we need to install grid software. What this grid software will do? This grid software is providing me two important features. One is it is providing me clusterware software. Clusterware. Now what is this clusterware? Clusterware means basically a Oracle RAC software. Even though I have a two machines are there, even though like I have a node 1 and node 2, these two machines are there. Even though I have these two machines are there, node 1 and node 2, but they are behaving like a single machine. What is cluster? Cluster means even though you have a multiple machines are there, even though you have node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, even though you have multiple machines are there, but they are behaving like a single machine. But these machines are behaving like a single machine. We called it as a cluster. So this cluster terminology is generic terminology. Generic means you can use this terminology for your big data, Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL, whatever databases or whatever technologies you are going to learn. Wherever the cluster word is there, the meaning of the cluster means even though you cluster means you are behaving like a family. Even though in my family I have multiple people are there, like my mother, father, brother, sister, whatever you have, but they are a family. Cluster means a combination of multiple node. I have node 1, node 2, node 3, but this is my cluster because they are behaving like a single family. And how it is possible? This is possible with the help of clusterware software. Who is providing you? The grid software. If you install grid software, automatically you will get clusterware software. By using this grid software, you will also get ASM also, automatic storage management. This is basically for your storage purpose. Whenever you want to store your files related to the database, like SP file, control files, data files, archive logs, all these files can be stored inside your ASM. But who is providing you ASM and clusterware? Both can be provided by the grid software. So I'm going to install this grid software on node 1. I'm going to install this grid software on node 2. If you have 3 node also, on third node also I'm going to install this grid software. If you have 3 node. So grid software we need to install. So grid software is going to provide me a file system. File system means a base to store my database related files. Once this grid software installation is completed, then I am going to install my database software. So I'm going to install database software on node 1. I'm going to install my database software on node 2 in both the locations. I'm going to install my database software on node 1. I'm going to install database software on node 2 in both the locations. And once the database software is installed, now it is a time. Now it is a time to install your instance 1. I can have database instance 1. I can mention here like that. I can have database instance 1, and I can have database instance 2 on the node 2. Unless and until you don't have a software, can you install a database? No. What is instance? Instance is just a memory. But where is my database related files? My database related files are available here. SP file, control files, data files, archive logs. Here in the shared location. This is shared. Shared in between node 1 and node 2. Shared in between node 1 and node 2. Shared in between node 1 and node 2. It is between node 1 and node 2. That's the way it is going to happen. Till now, whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Those people who are watching me online, can you please use the chat option? Those people who are watching me from YouTube also, please let me know in the chat options. Whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Okay, so everyone is saying yes, yes, yes. All right, great. Now, uh, there will be question in your mind that okay, how we are going to do this practice? Okay, like there will be question in your mind that okay, we got to know about this, but what about the practice? Like how we can do this practice? So if you want to do this practice, okay, one option is that you can install it on your laptop. Okay, if you want to install this Oracle RAC environment in your laptop, you need 16 GB RAM. Those people who have a personal laptop with 16 GB RAM, those people who have a personal laptop with 16 GB RAM, they can install it on the personal laptop. So I'm going to show you how to install the Oracle RAC environment step by step. We are going to see this step by step. Slowly we have already document is ready how to install it. I'll show you the document also. We have a complete Oracle RAC environment document is also available, which will show you how to install Oracle RAC environment in personal laptop. And those people who do not have a 16 GB RAM, or maybe your laptop is not supporting 16 GB RAM, we can provide you lab access. What we can provide you? We can provide you lab access to, so that you can just use your personal laptop and you can use our access. That's the way we can do that. Okay, that's the way you can do that. Now why like everyone should understand about the Oracle RAC environment. If you go to any website, you take an example of Naukri.com, you take an example of LinkedIn. Nowadays, a person who is having some 2+ years of experience, or even 1+ or fresher also, the industry is expecting that you should have a knowledge about the Oracle RAC environment. The industry is expecting that you should have some knowledge about the Oracle RAC environment. So that's the expectation of industry nowadays. Without having a knowledge about the Oracle RAC environment, it's very difficult to survive into the IT industry, or it's very difficult to get a new job also. So we have seen multiple examples in our institute, in our real time, whenever people want to switch their career, like the people coming from non-technical background, or maybe there are people they are having some experience or showing some experience, they are looking for switch into the IT industry. The RAC is very important. So whenever you want to start your career into the Oracle DBA, okay, now Oracle DBA is not just a requirement. Along with the Oracle RAC, or along with the Oracle DBA, you need to understand about the RAC DBA also, because this Oracle DBA is basically your single instance database. This is basically your single instance database, and this Oracle RAC environment is actually your high availability concept. Now if you working with the banking project, like let's take an example of Citibank, UBS, or let's take an example of any big bank. You take it any big bank, this rack is very important. So that's the reason you need to understand about the rack environment. So my suggestion to everyone, like those people who want to kickstart their journey into the Oracle DBA, or first of all you should have knowledge about the Oracle DBA, and once you are comfortable with the Oracle DBA, then you need to understand about the rack environment also. There are other technologies also very important, but as of now, to kickstart or to switch your career from one industry to another industry, or one company to another company, rack is very important. You see any job description which is available on Naukri or LinkedIn, you will find that a rack part will be mentioned over there, like high availability, Oracle rack, clusterware, such type of keywords you will find whenever you are looking for a job into the Oracle DBA. So those people who have some 1 year, 2 years, or the candidates who are looking to switch their career from one technology to another technology, or maybe you want to come into the Oracle DBA, start with the Oracle DBA plus rack environment. Apart from this, if you want to be expertise with the other technologies, like which is the advanced part of Oracle DBA only, then we have golden gates are there, cloud DBAs are there, we have Exadata is there, many things are there, but rack is rack should be your first priority. That is the reason I'm saying that those people who want to, who have decided that my life will be with the DBA, then start learning with the rack. Whether you join or don't join, that's not a problem, but you yourself try to understand about the Oracle rack environment. Now coming to the practice part, like obviously you want to do the practice, right? We have two options are available. One option is that I'm going to show you how to install Oracle rack environment in your personal laptop. That is the first thing. Second thing is we can also give you the lab access. Okay, those people who do not have a laptop with the 16 GB RAM, we can provide you the lab access also. Both the options are available. Now since it is just the first lecture, we have started with the Oracle rack environment now. um, I thought to start it from the last week only, but due to some personal reason I had to go to my hometown, but now I'm back. So from today we have started with the Oracle rack environment. The timing of the Oracle rack batch will be from this 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. IST. This will be the regular time. You will get the recordings, you will get lab access, especially for the people who do not have laptop and all. Everything is available. We will provide you the supports. We have a dedicated support team is also available. Whenever you have any questions, queries, anything, you can ask and come up with the questions. So if you have any questions related to the Oracle rack training, I will just unmute you, and those people who have any questions, please raise your hand. We will unmute you and you can ask the question related to the Oracle rack training. We have one more thing I want to be very clear to you. We have started the batch from today only. Okay, tomorrow will be the second class, then third class, like that. We are not waiting for any new admissions. We already received plenty of admissions what we were expecting, so we have started our regular class now. Okay, those people who are interested to join this Oracle rack training, they can contact us on the number 77570 62955 and the extension is +91. WhatsApp. Okay, so they can reach out to this number. But if you have anything related to the training in specific to the uh, technical part, let me know. I'll just unmute. Okay, now you can unmute and you can ask the questions. I think I have some issue in my mic. You can ask the question, guys, if you have anything. You can unmute yourself and ask the questions.
Hi, Ankush sir.
Yes,
This is
Shrav.
Sharvin
Yes, Sharvin.
from Chennai. Actually, I'm into the Oracle Code DBA for last 1.8 years of experience in the banking domain. So, unfortunately, here we don't have the RAC setup, but I'm planning to switch over my career to the RAC. So, as you said, when I see in the Naukri or LinkedIn, so minimum 2 years mandatory is the RAC. Okay. So I'm enrolling for the course. So after my course, will you be able to assist my job, or will you be able to get me in any job in the future?
Whenever you have any issues related to the, let's say you are going for an interview and you have
Okay.
some questions in your mind, okay,
Okay, sir.
please feel free to ask us even after the training also, okay.
Okay.
we
Okay.
we will share you the solutions, and
Okay.
we are pretty much like mostly like my training will be like a job oriented training only. Our
Okay.
focus is on job oriented kind of things only. So
Okay.
whenever you have any technical issues or anything you want to discuss with us, so we are always available for that even after the training also.
Okay, sir. So one more thing, this is the RAC DBA. So it will cover only RAC, no? So actually, I have experience in the core DBA.
Hmm.
So it will cover only RAC, right?
Yes, the expectation of this training is that you must have knowledge about the Oracle DBA. Okay.
Okay.
Most of the time, like my 99.99% people are coming from my Oracle DBA batch only,
Okay.
and they are my old students, so they already know about Oracle DBA. There are some newcomers directly joining the Oracle RAC environment.
Okay.
Um, but yes, if you have any questions about the Oracle DB also, we can take that. But again, like you need to understand that this is a again a rack. So if you ask me
Yeah.
like what is database, then
No, no, no.
obviously
Actually, I am into the banking domain, sir. I have
I
around
do
2 years of
understand.
experience.
Hmm.
Okay, so that is a query. And classes will be taken by you, or some other
I'll be
staff will be
taking
there
that.
also.
I'll be taking that.
Okay, so and lab access will be separate charges, or it will be included in the
No, no, it will
course.
be included with this.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Thank you, sir.
Hi Ankush, Rajesh here.
Yes, Raj.
Just I was I had my questions. What versions exactly you will be the practice? It's Oracle 9,
19C,
19C.
19C we are taking.
Okay, and then OS will be the Linux. What you told.
Oracle Enterprise Linux we are going to use.
And then first you will show exactly the setup on the lab environment what you are talking, and then if suppose after that I need to set up this rack 2 node clusters on my laptop, then how the team will assist exactly.
Now what we
Or
will do, like I'm going to show you practically on my laptop like how you can install the Oracle RAC environment.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Hello. Hello, Ankush, you are not audible.
Hello, Ankush, we are not able to hear you. Hello, Ankush, we are not able to hear you.
Yeah, 1 second. Actually, sorry, joining. Is there any connectivity problem? Okay, 1 second.
Hi guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm able to audible you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what's the problem. Uh, okay. Anyway, please ask your questions.
Okay, just I was asking about the okay, the Oracle database version would be the 19C base
Correct.
versions,
Correct.
and then OS would be the this, and then I was asking, okay, first you will show us on the lab, and then if I need to set up this to do some practice on my
Yeah,
laptop, then
I got it. I got it. So what the plan is like? I'm going to do this on my personal laptop. Everything will be recorded. Recorded means like whatever I'm going to do, it will be the recording will be available. We are going to share you the recordings also. Okay, whatever we are going to do, we will share you the recordings also. You need to do and follow the recordings. By any chance while doing the and following the recording you got stuck somewhere, please let us know. We have a dedicated WhatsApp group is there. My team is available there. They will take your control by using any desk or maybe by using Zoom, and they will fix your issues. Okay, so you will not feel like you got stuck somewhere.
Ankush, this is Satish.
Yes, Satish.
Yeah, what are the concept you are going to cover in this RAC node, like same as core DBA? I mean, data got setup, restoration, patching, like that only.
Correct. In the Oracle RAC environment, like in a high level, I'll just talk about that. In the Oracle RAC environment, we'll discuss about how to install the Oracle RAC environment, 2-node RAC. We'll discuss about the patching activity, upgradation, ARM and backup, restorations, porting disk, OCR, OLR, how to add a new node, how to
I mean,
remove existing node.
startup sequences, like also like.
Correct, everything.
Can you share the syllabus?
Syllabus, you can go to our official website here, search here with the Learnomate technologies, then go to the training part. If you go here, you can see there is a second tab, RAC DBA training. You can get, I'll share it in the chat option also. Here you can see everything, the syllabus and everything.
What would be
Yeah.
the
Yes.
like?
What will be the
What would be the course cost, like how much will be the fee?
fees? Will be, you can discuss with the Learnomate team. I have shared, you can see there is a in the chat options, Learnomate team number is there. You can call them or just fill up the form, they will call you.
Thank you.
You can join also our WhatsApp group. We will share you all the details regarding the training in that WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sure.
Ankush, I heard I have one more last questions.
Yes.
How much time it will take to total complete all the activity, like installation, setup, then patchings, then restorations, node adds, and then
It will take another
just
2 months to complete
okay,
this.
complete this course. Okay, makes sense. And time would be the
6 to 7
always same,
current timing.
and no change on that, because I'm currently not in India though, so due to the some activity I came in France. So, but I'm really interested on this.
Yeah, this current timing will be the fixed one because we already have another batches schedule on another timing. So for this time, like this 6 to 7 IST will be the fixed timing.
And when suppose I will set up this means like rack setup on my laptop, then you will provide the software somewhere on the
Everything
said
you'll get.
locations.
Okay, see, I'll
Mhm.
show you from where you can download the software, how to install it, documentation part, everything will be provided. And you are not doing any research from your side, everything will be given by us only.
Okay, thank you.
Please let me know guys if you have any questions so we can discuss about that.
Any real-time scenarios will be discussed?
Like whatever problems we have seen, okay, in our real time, like whenever we take any activity, we can talk about that activity, like okay, these challenges you can face. But if you have any suggestions, let us know. Suggestions are always welcome here.
Okay.
Yeah, hi, Ankush, sir. Good evening.
Yes, please.
Sir, is data guard also included in this training?
Normally we take the data guard with the Oracle single instance database. Officially I am not committing for data guard environment because we have a data guard environment uh, with the single instance, but I'm planning to add maybe with this batch or maybe with the next batch. But the plan is going on, like in the backend we are already working on it. Not sure like with this batch is it possible, but I'm planning to add rack with data guard. If it is not possible in this batch, you guys can continue the in the next batch, you can do that.
Because yeah, Ankush, this is a good means questions, and yeah. So in mostly on the rack environment, always we need
I got it. You're talking about the 2 node rack with the racks, this data guard setup, right? So like we have already started working on it. As again I'm saying, like by any chance if you are not able to add in this batch, you guys can continue with the next batch and there will not be any additional charges.
Okay, sir, I have one more question. Sir, you are going to cover entire concept of ASM or what?
ASM
Or
will
it
be
will
there.
be basic?
ASM will be there.
So, only basic will be, or entire concept of ASM will be covered?
What you are expecting in Oracle ASM, can you please tell me? Then I'll tell you like whether it is included or not.
I'm sorry, I don't know too much about ASM. That's why I am asking. Whether
Then
it will be basic or what?
no, it see for me everything is everyone basic is different one. Okay, I don't know what's your basic. If you are thinking that you don't know anything about ASM, then for you it's more than enough.
Okay, thank you so much.
But you can go through the syllabus once. Okay, everything is mentioned there what we are going to cover.
All right, sir. All right, thank you.
And we are going to cover this multi-tenant architecture also, or this
Like PDB and CDB, right?
PDB and CDB, correct. So go through the syllabus. You can download the syllabus from here. Okay, everything is mentioned here. So let us know if you have anything. Okay, we can discuss about that. Okay, any more questions? Any last questions? Please connect on tomorrow same timing, guys. Okay, same timing. Please connect with me. Okay.
Sir, one more thing. Sorry, one more questions. I joined training, and for some reasons, I will not be able to. I drop the training in mid of the sessions. Like, I joined till 15 days and 1 month. After that, due to some works, I will not be able to attend the training, and after few days, I will attend. Then, what will be that in that scenario?
No, your recording will be available, na, in every case.
And I cannot join in another session like once you start any other.
We have only one batches going on with the Oracle rack. We don't have parallel batches.
Once this batch will be completed, again
Okay, if you want to
I think-
repeat the batch, immediate next batch you can join, not a problem. Immediate, but I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hello guys. Harish this side from Learnomate. So if you have any doubts regarding training, payments, and everything, so you can connect me on my 7757 number that is available in chat.
Yeah, sure, Harish, yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Yeah, thanks. Thank you for joining and giving your valuable time. Let's connect in tomorrow's session. Okay, we'll continue the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.